So many cats. The cat attack on chat. Hello, everybody. Do I sound okay? Let me know in chat if I sound any weird. But otherwise, hello. Nice to see everybody looking so alive in chat. Alive and well. Alright. So, yeah. Guess good morning, everybody, and welcome to the stream. And today's a request stream. We'll be drawing a bunch of mythical creatures. And since Phoenix won, that's the one we'll be spending the most time on. But don't worry, we'll be drawing the other stuff on the poll as well. And in case you didn't know, our growing art community is filled with tons of art nerds, and we art nerds stick together. And if you're an art nerd too, be sure to check out our links to our social media in the description below, and check out our website for our class offerings where you could get critique, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we're an art school as well. If you'd like to support us so we could keep making free content, consider supporting us on YouTube by becoming a member for exclusive channel perks like emotes, sub badges, or supporting us on Patreon for as little as $2 per month, where you can get access to tons of perks like more working files, critique sessions, class records, and a huge discount on our classes that have a limited amount of spots, so be sure to check those out before they're gone. So yeah. Let's go. Can my voice get louder? Okay. I'm really quiet. My music is loud. Really? Okay, let me try adjusting. How about now? I'm not audible? Okay. How about now? How about now? I'll be speaking. Hello, hello, hello. Speak louder? How about now? Oh, no change? Okay. How about now? Hello, hello. Yeah, this is part of the technical stuff. Music is loud. Okay. How about now? I hope something changed. It's a bit quiet. Okay. Better? Music's better. Okay. Yeah, just I think it's okay. Okay, this is my normal speaking voice. Yeah, sorry about that. A little quiet. How about now? How about now? I wonder why. It was fine the past few streams. I didn't really touch anything. Was it good? Alright. So I guess with the technical stuff out of the way, I guess we could start on today's stream. And I guess I want to talk before we start. You know, today I want to teach you guys how to draw like different mythical creatures. Where is it? Where's my notes? And we'll be mainly focusing on the Phoenix, like I mentioned, because it won the poll. And we'll learn to draw one from the ground up, and then learn how to color as well. And I'll be drawing the other creatures listed in the poll as well, but it'll be just as simple sketches, not as detailed as the Phoenix. And I want to show you guys how to use 3D shapes, basically to draw any creature your heart so desires. So yeah, let's get started. So for a Phoenix, let's see. I want to break the Phoenix down into like simple shapes. So we'll start with like the head here for the circle, and then the neck. I want to give the Phoenix like a really long neck to make it look more like dignified, I guess. Because I don't want to make it look like a normal bird where it's just like this, you know? Like a small head, small neck. I give it a long neck. Among Us? Oh my god, so many Among Us. Maybe maybe I'll try to cram in that Among Us friggin' tutorial somewhere. But yeah, So this is a body for here, and then the legs right here. As you can see, I'm using like really simple shapes to represent the body for now. And then here, corn. And then, since this is from behind, I want to draw the phoenix from behind, actually. So basically, this is the back, and then we're looking the back side, and I want him to be like looking like this. A six-armed, antlered, winged, no-face centaur. Yeah, big tail. Yeah, for sure. So the reason why I picked this pose actually is so that whatchamacallit, that I can let the wings go down like this. Because I feel like every time I hear about a phoenix, I always see this pose where it's like from the front and like raising their wings up like this. So I wanted it to be more relaxed, I guess. I wanted to give it a more relaxed pose here. And here. And then I want to talk about the legs actually. Bird legs are sort of like backwards knees, I guess, if I had to describe it. Because like, there's like a joint at the back. Because if it were a human knee, it'd be like this, right? But for birds, backwards, like that. And that's why I draw it like this. Yeah, it is sort of similar to a bronchosaurus, yeah. I can tell the drawing will be beautiful. Exactly. Starting off with a great sketch is super important, guys. Because it's the basis of everything. Right here, and draw like tiny circles to represent the feet. And erase the other noses I put. Yeah, exactly. The traditional phoenix pose is exactly like that emoji word. Wait, was it? Is it like cats? Oh, when they walk on their fingers. Yeah, that's an interesting point. When you mean like it's like this, they're like tippy-toe. Like here, I'm gonna put like little squiggles to represent the the little toes. And I'll put the tail right here. I want to give it like really like fancy tail feathers. So I'm doing a little swoosh to represent the tail feathers. And then I want the wings to be like touching the ground. Like this. And if we start off with really simple geometric shapes like this, you know, we could really see like the anatomy. So we could see that it's very like solid. And the other reason why I did it like this is because I want you guys to be able to be free to however you want to draw your phoenix. So like, let's say you want to draw the feathers differently, you can. Maybe you want to draw the head like a different feather shape, you can totally do that. So lots of like customization. You choose to follow along. Taking a read a chat. Digitigrades. I can't read. How do you pronounce that? Digigrade. Digrade. Yeah, so many creatures actually. Like, I was surprised at how many suggestions there were. I only know the really basic ones. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to mention that actually for feathers. I didn't want to focus too much on how to draw feathers because Jesse came up with a really like nice video actually. Was that Jesse? I think I remember that right. So I think you guys should check that out if you want more in-depth information about how to draw wings. Because I think this chat, this live stream, I think it's more about just the fun of drawing mythical creatures. Yeah. Digitigrade. I hope I pronounced it right. Yeah, if I was right the first time. Okay, so I'm really liking the phoenix so far, and since phoenixes are closely, or no, they're associated with fire, I want to add like flaming tips for the feathers. And the thing about fire is that no matter what direction they're in, they will always be like going upwards. So I want to include that in my design here. So maybe the feathers are like going up like this. Like at some point, like I want my design to be, for the feathers I mean, I want the fire to blend with the feathers. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, and since this is a request stream, feel free to like give me suggestions, cool ideas you might have. Let me know. And then the legs a little bit. Maybe I'll add like a nice shape at the back actually, like this. Yeah, so like I'm just customizing whatever room there is for customizing. And notice that I'm using like really light strokes. I'm not pressing too hard, on my paper. And this is generally a good idea when you're sketching. How would feathers work on a dragon? I don't know. I feel like they'd work the same way, Like they'd just be like on the body, nothing too special. And some fire again. Yeah, I'm adding like really interesting shapes. So I wanted feathers that pointed upwards, just because I think it looks cool, to be honest. I think dragons would be technically reptiles if they were real. I don't think they would be birds. I don't know, I'm trying to think. I might be missing something, but are there flying reptiles in real life? I don't know. I don't know my animal kingdom too well. No, I think. Yeah, it's interesting. So I wonder how, like back in the day, those like medieval people, why did they think of dragons? Why did they think of flying lizards? What gave them the inspiration? Actually, one of my working theories as to why they thought dragons are real was that they saw like dinosaur bones and were like, yeah, dragons are so real, man. Like, look at these bones. I don't know. That's just my theory. Lots of fire in my design. I'm looking at my drawing now and seeing what else I could work on. Maybe I'll add like a bottom beak here. And like a crown sort of style. I think this should be good actually for my sketch. I think I feel comfortable enough now to work on like coloring. I want a nice deep red-orange for this one. Boop, boop. And I think, am I drawing on the right layer? Yes. Just gonna start off with no line art, because it's fun that way. And I feel like with no line art, I get stuff done quicker. So yeah, I think I'll draw the feather first actually. Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, if you want more detailed wings, I think you should check out Jesse's video on the channel about how to draw wings. It's so in-depth that so much better, honestly, if you just try checking that video out at some point. He's gonna explain it way better than me. But for now, I just want to show you guys like the process of how I would draw, you know, from start to finish. That color. There's a modern day lizard that can flatten its body as it jumps from trees and climb. Okay. So I got gliders, but not flyers. That does sound familiar though, but like, I can't say I've seen it before. The legs here. And then here, fire. Googled it, Draco lizard. Okay, I want to look it up too. I'm curious now. Draco lizard. Draco Malfoy? No. Oh, that's weird. That's so weird looking. This is the closest we had to a dragon. Interesting. No. And then, I'm trying to see where I could go from this drawing. And I think I'll color in like the beak and the legs here. Or I'll start off with like a dark color actually. Legs here. Actually, this is a general tip I like to give everybody. So like, let's say you got like something orange, right? And usually what people would do is they would get like a black or like a gray to shade it. Well, it's not bad, but it could be better, you know? So let's say you have the same orange. What you do is you think of the color wheel and think of like the color before it, right? And for orange, it's red. So try like a darker red for the shadow. And it has a way more interesting effect if you use like a darker red, the shadow, compared to like a black. So that's what I always do. I never use like a grayish shadow, just because it looks boring. So I'll do that right now. I'm gonna turn down my sketch a little bit more. Let's see. And now I add like little like flaming parts here. Actually, I should just shade this part in general. I'm gonna add like little tufts here to make it look feathery and not flat. And, yeah, exactly. Shading in black and gray is usually not advised. Well, I think the only time I only use gray for shadow is if I'm actually like painting in black and white. Let me see here. I really want to do the fire, but maybe I'll do that afterwards actually. Now I'll just outline. 1,000 layers. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with chat. Chat's going so fast. If only I could read. If only I could read as fast as chat is going. I mean, I could read. I'm a big boy. Don't confuse me. And here's... Yeah, I think let the fire reach to this point, I think. And, what else? I guess since this is kind, I'll put a shadow here. If only I could read. No! I never said that. Wait, let me redo that actually. We'll add a feather here and then a shadow there. Because I want there to be a feather here. Fire. I don't like bugs. Yeah, I feel like moths are the most beautiful bug, I have to say. They're really pretty. But, I don't know, I wish I was one of those people who wasn't afraid of bugs, you know? Because I really think I could take so much inspiration from, like, bugs. Like, they're so cool. But I cannot stare at, like, a picture of a bug for more than 10 seconds. It's too, like, ew, you know? I wish I was one of those people. Trying to see here where else I could add in some shadows. I forgot. I'll add like the beak color as well here. Yeah. Fashion trend where people use beetle wings as beads. Huh. Sounds interesting. Like, how would they wear it? Is it like a bracelet? Is it a necklace? Let's see. Alright, forgot to add like the feet detail. Right here. I think I feel comfortable enough to just turn off the sketch. And a little bit of like middle shadow here. Actually, that should be a bit darker, I think. Just to add like a secondary shadow that's like not as dark. see actually. Trying to think. I have a pet tarantula. Huh. That's nice. It's nice that you're like able to keep a pet. A pet tarantula, I mean. It's I've only ever known one person who has one. Yeah, he's my uncle. I know, it's pretty crazy. Like, you fed it like live worms. It's kind of freaky. And they had like, the mouths had like the thing where inside the mouth was like another mouth. It's like weird. It's kind of freaky. And I think, anyway, I'll add like the color to the beak now. Here. I think I'll add like, I wonder if I added blue, like the fire. I feel like that'd be nice. I don't know. Let's see. Cause I don't know, whenever I see like pictures of phoenixes, it's always just like a plain like red or orange. So let me see if this would work. Like the blue flame. I don't know, how do you guys feel about blue flames in the sun? Like the tips are blue. Glowing blue eyes? Yeah, that's another good suggestion, I'd say. I mean, let me do that. What creature am I drawing? I'm drawing a phoenix right now. So I'm gonna add a bit of detail. And what are bird eyes shaped like actually? Let me see. Bird eyes. Oh, it's just like a plain circle, I guess. Yep, we came just in time. We're talking about spiders. I don't know how I feel about the eyes yet, but for now I'll keep it. Does make it look really cool though. Fire. Desert rose. Add a little bit of fire here again. You're late? Oh, don't worry about it. You know, the stream will be recorded anyway, you know? And you're here now. Yeah, that's true. Like, that's a common misconception. Like, porcupines don't shoot their hair. They're just kind of like, it's kind of there, just sitting there. Oh, thank you. I feel like the legs are a bit underwhelming. Let me see actually. Yeah, I'm keeping the legs like really simple because I don't want it to be like the main focus of our design here. I think it's totally fine if I don't spend too much time on it. Yeah, I'm gonna try like the yellow, actually, the yellow flame. Or actually, or like a brighter red maybe. Yeah, it looks really boring. I think I really like the blue flames the most. Here. I don't know, what do you guys think? A lighter teal. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I meant actually than blue. It's closer to teal. I don't know, I really like the contrast of it. More fire here. Do a gradient. More dark red at the tip of the feathers. That's possible, yeah. But I don't know. I don't want there to be more red, I think. So, I'm gonna try this idea. Actually, I should make it like a bigger brush. What am I doing? How does one get that little window at the corner? Oh, what do you mean? Little window? Look at pelican spiders. They're good. Oh, okay, I'm curious now. What is a pelican spider? Pelican spider. What is this? What is this? Oh, that's so weird. It does look like a pelican. What? Damn, that's bizarre. Dang. And then over here, lots of weird like animals in nature, but none of them are as cool as mythical creatures. Yeah, super elongated head and jaws. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that's just a pelican, but as a spider. And then, see. I think we're gonna add like a bit of line art actually. Like, I didn't want to add line art as much as possible, but I guess it should be fine. Just so like you can distinguish the flames differently. Beep. Reminds you of Marco in One Piece? Yeah. I love Marco. I love One Piece. I'm glad to see One Piece love in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna draw a little Marco now. On the side. This is Marco. And then there we go, the phoenix fruit. That's him. And then oh, it's Marco. Okay, anyway. Yeah, pineapple head. Let me see. There. Oh wait, no. It's not the dark blue. Give me the dark blue. Here. And here, put a fire. I don't know, I feel like it's so freeing to work without line art. You know, I could just like straight up color. And working with one layer as well. I'm working with just one layer right now. Because sometimes like just gets in the way. It's fun for like freeform drawing like this. You know, where you don't have to worry too much about anything. Fire here. Maybe I'll add like a bit of a gradient from the fire here. And a little bit of another gradient here. And then I should add that here as well. Yeah, it could go white. I could try. Let's see. And then here. Let's see. Let's see like a brighter white. The fire. I mean, I think it works in like the tip actually. I might do that. Yeah, I really like this flame design we came up with. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. Where did the concept of Phoenix originally come from? Good question. But I think it's like around the medieval times. Like, around then. I think so. Don't quote me on that though. I don't know my mythic history. Let's see. I think the wings are looking a bit too plain. But let me try something. What if I added like a pattern? That would look good. I won't add a pattern. I'm adding like a bit of shadow into here. That would be good. Someone went big firebird and everyone went so cool. Yeah, probably. Come on, it's a big firebird. That's probably how it went, yeah. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna come up with like a darker red here. Shadow here, touch. Yeah, so the darkest colors, usually the darkest and the lightest, you use use it very sparingly. You know, don't just use it willy-nilly. The darkest color in your drawing. So usually it's like black or pure white. Yeah, save those colors for last. You see where you could add them. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, like maybe it's Egyptian. Giant bird that sends thunderstorms. Oh, you know what? I should add that blue on here as well. Dark blue. Maybe we'll add like a spiral on here. Yeah, what time is it actually? Yeah, I think this should be good enough, I think, for the phoenix, because I really want to sketch the other mythical creatures as well. But those ones won't be in color. They'll just be in simple. They'll be a simple sketch, you know, just like a basic pencil sketch. Add like for that, I think I'll add some finishing touches here, actually. Here. And maybe right here as well. Yeah. Really like it so far. No, I've never heard of a Dobar Chew. What is that? Do tell. He's cute. What's Thunderbird? Okay. I'll put the phoenix on the side now. I think. Or actually, wait, I forgot to draw the other wing. Let me do that really quick. Oh, classic mistake. Didn't draw the other wing. But I think this should be enough to imply the other wing. Right here at the back. I mean, there should be more here, but should be like right here. And then fire. Let's see. I'm gonna do it like really quickly. Cause like I really want to draw the other one as well. I think this should be enough. I'm using like a lighter color. Just to imply that it's in the back. Maybe over here. And then merge you. Add some darkness to the yellow parts as well. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, there we go. And I think the second most voted thing was the whatchamacallit, is the Hydra. So let me try drawing a Hydra now. Let me hide that layer. Alright, this is a sketch. So let me put you aside. And then I could put this little phoenix in the corner. Right here. Now this one is going to be a bit easier since we don't have to worry too much about coloring. Just a bit of pencil sketching. So to start off, you know, I'm gonna draw like a little like sort of tent or a pyramid shape. There we go. Pyramid shape like this. Start off with like, I wonder what angle. Like this. Maybe. Yeah. This will be our Hydra. So the reason why I did that is because I wanted it to be like slightly facing to the side, like this. So I drew a triangle like slightly tilted, ever so slightly tilted. And then I think I'm gonna add like a little curve here, because this is where the claws will be. Because I've seen like a Hydra design where it's like this. So like on the side I'm gonna do the same thing as well actually. I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself, sorry. And then the tail, basically. So it has no like hind legs like this. So I really wanted to try that for myself. And And then now for the fun part. The multiple heads. So let's see here. I think I feel comfortable enough like erasing this now. The corner. Hello! And I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I think I'm gonna give this Hydra just 6 heads. And the way I would keep track is I would draw like 6 spaghetti noodles, basically. So there's 1, there's 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And draw a circle to represent all those heads. Let's see. Maybe I'll make the head here a bit bigger. And the hide behind? Wasn't that from Gravity Falls? Yeah, that freaked me out when I was younger when I watched it. So creepy. Yeah. Let me teach you a technique actually to keep track of how to make like a 3D shape, basically a 3D cylinder like this. So like if you do like a spiral, right? You spin it around and you sort of like follow the direction. That's how you know like which direction the cylinder is going. A simple tip. And you know, since the Hydra has like the same head all throughout, I think I'm gonna design the head like right now. So I'm gonna have like the head right here, and I want to give it like I wonder what kind of scales it should have. Yeah, so the reason why I kept it really simple is because I want you guys to have that room, you know, for customization, like I mentioned earlier. Yeah, Gravity Falls is a good watch. Yeah. It's really short as well. It's gotta be one of my favorite cartoons. I'd say it's up there. Yeah, so I think this is my Hydra design right here. And now to draw 6 heads. Oh gosh. It's okay, we could do this. Tip, tip. You know, keeping my pencil light, nice and sketchy. And then doot, doot. I want to keep it like really loose and really freeform. Since, I don't know, realistically I don't think I'm finishing like everything. Like to this finish I mean, this like really colorful finish. But how I wish. Yeah, what's my favorite cartoon? I just saw the question. I'm trying to think of like every single cartoon I've ever watched. I don't know, do movies count? Would you count a cartoon movie? Or do you mean show? Oh, Grim Adventures is really funny, yeah. watched so much of that back in the day. Yeah. I haven't watched too much of the modern ones. Okay. For counting movies, uh, it's still really hard if we count movies. There's so many. I think, okay, if I have to answer, my favorite cartoon movie has to be... Oh my gosh, this is like picking between your children. This is so hard. Maybe Iron Giant? Iron Giant, because that's what comes to mind right now. Or, maybe 3D? If we're talking about 3D, my favorite is WALL-E. Yeah, WALL-E got me feeling some type of way. Such a good movie. It was good when I watched it for the first time, and it was still good when I watched it recently. Then actually, let me retrace my steps here. I'll lose myself in these Hydra heads. Okay. And sorry, let me focus a little bit here on my drawing. Yeah, I think this should be good. Yeah, Iron Giant. Makes me so sad. Favorite movie? That This is always like the hardest question, like having to pick one movie. Yo, I honestly think Megamind is a really good movie. Like, I don't know, people meme on it a lot, but Megamind is genuinely a really good movie. And a little bit of shadow. No. Sure, this head doesn't get in the way. Oh, Brother Bear, yeah. I've only watched Brother Bear like a handful of times, to be honest. Like maybe like twice in my entire lifetime that I've been here on this earth. I like the songs though. I like the songs in Brother Bear. I remember a handful. Yeah. I think this is the trickiest part to drawing Hydras, is keeping track of all the necks and the heads you gotta draw here. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm trying to read some of the messages here. Yeah, I should keep a letterbox as well, actually. Because I have a My Anime list to keep track of all the animes I've watched. But, yeah, I don't have, like, a movie equivalent. I wish there was a game equivalent as well, because, like, I play a lot of video games. And sometimes people ask me, like, what video games have you played? I'm like, not sure. Because I play so much. What time is it? Okay, we're making good time, actually, surprisingly. Ah, Studio Ghibli, of course. But yeah, I think this is a hot take. Oh, hot take incoming. I think some Ghibli movies, I don't know, they're kind of boring sometimes. Like they're really beautiful to admire, but like I think once you've watched them, I don't know, it's hard to rewatch them again because I get so like it's too calm, it's too beautiful. I get so sleepy. Probably a hot take. Good. Merman's good. Good. Good at you. Yeah, Coraline I've only watched once, and I don't remember too much of it, other than like it was really bizarre. Claws. Yeah, Wolfwalkers. Pixar's underrated? They're only like one of the best like animated studios out there. Nah, lots of people love Pixar, and they deserve it. Pixar is really good. And maybe I'll add like a little bit of spikes actually on here. And then put a line right here. Maybe like this for the tail, and then I have like the little under pattern thing. Yeah, because oh yeah, I'm not doing that for the neck. I think that's too much work. Here's like a little drawing of the Hydra. Right here. Yeah, I wonder if I should add like spikes, if there's even like space for spikes here. It's always worth a shot though. Let's see. Maybe not, maybe just at the back here. I'm not gonna try with like the entire neck. Maybe just like the little back part. And I'm gonna keep it like really light so that it doesn't distract too much. I don't want it to be too distracting and like too busy for the eye. I draw it. So maybe it's like slightly transparent, you know? I'm such a good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my goal is for everybody to enjoy art as much as I do and to draw just as good, you know? Because I feel like most people, they kind of rush to like grow as an artist when I really think you should take your time and have fun with it. Like, it's good to always like strive to be better and stuff. Sometimes you gotta slow down, you know? Slow down, have fun, and draw like a silly looking like Hydra monster. Which I will now like add some basic shading to. Or it's too dark, I'd say. Yeah, because like I feel like I was looking at my past few streams, and you know they've been like really informative. But I really just wanna, for this one, I really wanted to just vibe with it, you know? Just enjoy drawing. Here, I'm gonna add like, maybe the body's gonna be a bit darker, since it's under all these like necks and heads, this mass amalgamation. And let's see. Maybe I'll make the little wings here darker actually. Yeah, I should look at the chat again. Oh man, speaking of Halloween, what's your like favorite Halloween animated movie? I think Monster House is like it was so good. Like, it was really scary back when I was younger, but it was so good. It's such a good, like, horror movie aimed at, like, a younger audience. I don't know if you guys have watched it. So spooky. Yeah, I remember watching it back at, like, on TV. Yeah, Monster House. Let's see. I think it should be good for Hydra. I think. Maybe I'll add like another darker shadow here really quick. On the darker areas to separate it even more. But yeah, I think that's my Hydra right there. And what was the third most voted? Let's see. Oh, the Gargoyle. Let's see. Gargoyle was the third most voted. So, some copy paste. Oh, not you. Copy paste you. You out of the way. Merge. I'll put you on the side here. Yeah, time for the Gargoyle. Hello, Winged. Thank you. Well, thanks for watching our content. Now for the Gargoyle, I think out of all the options, this is the most human-like in proportion. And I think I'm gonna draw it in a bunch of circles. So I'll start off with like the head right here. And then I'll start off with like another circle to represent the body. Because I really want to do like the classic like hunched over pose of like a gargoyle. And then this is like the shoulder circle right here. And the hand. And then this is like pelvis. And this the other hand. And the other thigh. And then this is the feet. Right there. And then I'll think this is the part where, you know, do whatever your heart desires. Design this gargoyle any way you want, you know, since it's just basic shapes. And I think maybe I'll make the head like a bit longer this one. Let's see what's happening. She's relevant. Door. Apparently the myth of the gargoyle came from a French story about a dragon that got... Ooh. Iggy is such a cool name, thank you. I've been called it since birth. But dang, I didn't know, like, that was a backstory of it, I guess, of the gargoyle. All I know is that they're supposed to be like protectors, like they scare off like evil spirits. I guess that's one way of doing it, like fighting fire with fire. Having a scarier monster protect your castle, I guess, or your abode. So now for the wings, you know. The wings, they're coming from like the tip here. So if I were to draw like the wings like spread out like this, I draw it like that, and then from this corner is where all like the thingies come from, and then you draw like the webbing. So this is the corner, this is the thingy, and then this is the webbing. And I draw the thingy again, and then webbing right here. Yeah, Gothic architecture is so pretty. So, I read a little bit actually about why they're put in architecture. So the first reason was because, you know, they thought it scared off like evil spirits. And the second one, I didn't know this, but they would use it for like water. I don't know what the word is, but like something about getting rid of the water from roofs. Where is it? Yeah, it's let me look at the description here. A gargoyle is carved grotesque or formed grotesque with a spout designed to convey water from a roof from the side of a building, thereby preventing it from running down masonry walls and eroding the mortar. So yeah, they're used to like redirect the water, yeah, like drains. So they'd be like, I don't know, maybe like spitting water and then like redirecting all that stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I mean, could you imagine like having that in a normal house? So you know, you'd have like a humble abode, you know. You got Jimmy here, and then his house, and then like on the gutter, got like a gargoyle right here. It's like spitting the water. It's a normal house. That'd be so cool, honestly. Like if you just had a gargoyle. Yeah, Gothic architecture is really something else. Oh, maybe maybe your gargoyle fountain like flew away. Maybe it was alive and you guys didn't know it. Had like big horn shaped like this, I think, going backwards. Is the stream sound cutting out for anyone, or is it just what about now? Yeah, let me know if it happens again. Technical difficulties. Yeah, maybe my gargoyle. I'm feeling like it's a goatee type character here. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's just the internet side then. Where is this? Yep. And yeah, just doing a little bit of a stretch on my hand. Drawn for a while now. So let me erase this. Let me see. Fix that. Yeah, because usually, like, I notice that gargoyle faces are beastly. So I wanted to add that to my design. Like, they're slightly human-like. Oh. Yeah, clay dragons? So nice. Yeah, clay is like one of my favorite things ever to work with. Like, actually, sometimes when I can't think of a pose, I like roll up clay myself and then like, you know, the person be like this so that I can have like a good reference. Clays are a good reference for drawing too. So, actually, I remember I was reading through the comment section of the poll, and one of the suggestions was like anime gargoyle. And I don't know, like I had a funny image pop up in my head where basically for anime gargoyle, I was thinking of something like this, you know. It'd just be like a normal gargoyle, but then the face is like an anime person. I don't know. Like this. Then doop. I don't know, this is the image that came into my head when I heard anime gargoyle. There you go. Wow, so beautiful. Beautiful anime boy. What do you think of this design? Yes. So beautiful. This is the design we're going with now. Look at that. This is just the image that popped in my head when I read Gargoyle, anime Gargoyle. Yeah, we're not doing that. Don't worry. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, came at the right time. Yeah. So maybe I'll add like big fangs actually. My gargoyle here. But I think that'll be blocking the eyes actually if it's a bit too big. Yeah, I want to give it like that weird like goat pupil. Yeah, have you guys seen like what goat eyes look like? It's pretty interesting how it's like a minus sign like this. Subtraction. Pretty interesting. You have to give it blush? Okay, yeah, I'll give it blush. That's so true. There we go. Oh, maybe, you know what? I'll add like a stony texture to it since they're usually stone gargoyles, right? So the way I would do that is maybe I would make it a bit more rugged instead of like nice smooth curves. So I'll do that. So maybe instead of like a nice sharp rock, you know, it'll be like this. I'll make it more geometric, actually. What time is it? Okay, got 15 minutes, so I should make this quick because I really want to get to whatchamacallit. I want to get to the Golem as well because Golem is one of my favorites. It's really cool. A classic fantasy staple, if I do say so myself. Oh, cuttlefish eyes. Yeah. Cuttlefish are so cute too. They're like this, and then they're like boop, boop. Oh, actually that's not cute the way I drew it. They're like this. Lushy. The ocean. Maybe I'll give him some clothes actually. So this will be like the only part that's not like whatchamacallit. It's not stone. Yeah. And then I'll like maybe it's like ripped up a bit. Yeah. And this one, I think this guy, this gargoyle, the only one with thumbs in this drawing, has got that advantage going for him. And claws. And here. Right there. And okay, somebody tilted. Let me try that. I don't know why he was leaning at an angle like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pretty him up now. Gotta go. Alright, have a great day. See ya. Alright, it's time to do the detail work here. Yeah, I feel like Golem is one of the simplest ones, so it's perfect that we saved it for last. And I feel like going simpler is sometimes the way to go, because overcomplicated, you know, I love me my overcomplicated designs, but making a design so streamlined and so like simple to read I think I like that way more in the grand scheme. Because I don't know, it takes so much effort to make something simple, you know. And then look at stone. And golem. Maybe, yeah, like the magic protectors, right? I think that's like their original purpose. They protect magic clay. But yeah, that's a possibility. I'll think about it when we get there. Because I don't know, so far we've been like kind of doing our own thing, you know. And stone. And then this one, the only part that's not stone. So feel comfortable adding make it more rugged. Then the thigh. Or actually I forgot. So the cloth, then the thigh. Dit. Claw. Claw. Right there. Claws here. Yeah, I'll be a little bit quiet for this one. Hyper focus mode. Just so we could get through everything. And dit, dit. And then keep it simple. Ah, why is he leaning again? He's leaning ever so slightly. And then there. And then yeah, notice that when I'm doing my line work, it's very like rugged and geometric because I really want to make him look stony, you know, more rugged. And there. And what time is it? Okay. Good silhouettes, yeah. Silhouettes, it's nice that you mention it because silhouette is super important to designing anything. I just didn't want to mention it, but if you notice it, right, it's good. I didn't want to mention it this stream because I didn't want to overcomplicate. But yeah, I'm glad you recognized it. And then I'll add like a little bit of a pattern here because I don't know if I'll be able to shade this guy. Just like that. And I can turn off the sketch. I don't know, I feel kind of bad not not shading him. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. I want to give all my creations equal love, okay? Right here. Shadowing. Maybe I'll make this a full shadow actually. And then there. And then I'll add like the darkest shadow right here. So it doesn't get confused as like part of the wings. And what else? What's my favorite part about being an art teacher? I really love seeing students like explore, you know, like I feel like that's the best part about being an art teacher is that you get to see like their humble beginnings, you know, like they're just having fun with art, which is the way it should be. It always makes me so happy to see like so many people like try out art, in their own way, because art, there's no like one simple answer to it. So like seeing how different people like answer the same question with art, it's always the best part. I never expected. I'd say that's the best part. And darker eyes. Yeah, thanks for the nice question. That's a really good question. Oh, you know what? Here. And here. And then last but not least, the golem. So let me bring you on the side here. And see you. I should have... Well, actually, I'll do it later. I'll sort my drawings later. The golem. And here. I think in the lore, they were made by people and were like brought to life with magic to get protected. So I'll do that. And they're made in like the shape of a human. And I want to teach you guys how to make a creature design that's really close to a human while not exactly making a human. I think it's one of my favorite parts. So I'll start off with like a really basic like human shape. So I wonder what can... Okay, I just thought of an idea. So this is my own original interpretation of a golem. Right here, and right there, and then after that, I erase a little bit of detail and give a little bit of a like squat. Yeah. What? Sus. And then this part will be the arms, like that. So the thing about making human-like creatures is you should follow something like a 70-30 rule, basically. So 70% like human-like, and then 30% not so human-like, to give it that balance, because I feel like, if you give it like a human face, like human proportions, I mean, like it's a bit weird, right? But if you make it human enough, so like let's say like a cute stone face like that, and then that, it gives off like a more mysterious, I guess, feel. Yes, I love the singing that's going on in chat. When I'll let you go, when I'll let you go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia. And then, and since this is made out of clay, I think I'll add like a little bit of like cracks and stuff to imply. Actually, let me change the arms here. And he has like a grabby pose. Yeah, hands are really fun when you get to learn them. Like once you get the hang of like drawing hands, it's just really fun to draw expressive hands. you know, since they're protectors, I wanted them to be like bulky, you know, so they look like they're able to like take a hit. You know, I just think of like iron golems from Minecraft as another good example. Oh yeah, Minecraft. I know, right? So cute. And they added like the snow golems as well, like back in the day. So cute. Yeah, did you know that you could shear the pumpkin off the snow golem actually? See what their face actually looks like underneath? It's really cute. Actually, maybe... somebody mentioned clay, but I think they left a while back. This would have been like perfect for them. Because I'm gonna make it look like clay, you know. And then maybe this golem is like an aged golem, you know. So I'm gonna add like a little bit of like grass. And yeah, I do realize I'm going a bit over time, but I really wanna finish this golem. I feel like it'd be good. Just a little bit. Take a little bit more time to finish. And then add you. Like add some grass over here. Some moss. And notice that when I'm adding moss actually, I'm only adding it to like the top parts. So like let's say this is a circle, right? I'm only adding it on like the top part. Like this one. So like there's a shape here, right? That's like sticking out. So I added like a bit of moss over there. And add like a little bit of thing here. Yeah, they are really adorable. Take out the thing. But troll, a natural creature. Yeah. And I think trolls are just like, you know, they have their own thing going on, but then golems are made to protect. You know, they're protectors. And then, what else can I add to golems? Maybe I'll make the eyes a bit bigger. So maybe this face is like, yeah, maybe I could make the moss like the hair actually. There. So like a little tuft of hair. Or I'll add a flower maybe. Just because it's cute. Right there. And maybe I'll add a bit more like vines over here. Just to make it look like cuter. Yeah, I think. Let me see. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna do the line art now. And maybe the mask is a bit more stony, so like it's carved out of stone. Design. So I'll do the same technique that I used in the Gargoyle. Boop, boop. Right there. I think I should make the slider actually, so I didn't see it. I know, there's like a whole... right? Imagine if chat had audio, you know? It'd be like a real, like, live thing. You just hear, like, Bohemian Rhapsody. Bit of moss. Then this little flower. Here. Okay. Maybe I'll make the leaves a bit smaller actually. Down here. Boop. There. And then add a little bit of moss again. Maybe add a little bit of cracks onto like the mask here to add like that stony effect. And then here maybe there's like moss falling through with the cracks. How much CSP? Yes. Well, actually, I've seen people with the UI like even more distracting than I do. Cause I know I feel comfortable enough. I got like a big tablet that I'm using. I have more than enough space. Let's see. Right, there's like vines here. Going down. Add a little bit of texturing. And the hand. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. And then boom. And then the hand. Here. And there. Little crack to show their age, you know. They've been doing this like for a long, long time. Okay, we add like the finishing touches here. Doot, doot. And moss. Okay, I'll try to make this quick because I really want to add minor shading as well. And the hand. Doot. Okay, I'm gonna need the sketching more. So add you and you. Doot. Really quick. I'll just make the moss like a different color. There. And maybe here. There. Basic shading. And where else can I add some shadow? Maybe I'll make. What if I made the whole face this dark? Actually. And then be the opposite. I'll be adding like light. And a little bit of shadow maybe on here, like the diamonds. But yeah, I think that about wraps up today's stream. Okay, wait. Okay, now stream is wrapped up. Yeah, so we made a lot of progress and we had a lot of fun drawing all these mythical creatures. So I hope you guys had fun as well. But before I go, I just want to remind everybody that, you know, we're in art school, and you know, if you want to support us in making free content, you can support us by becoming a YouTube member and getting all of these free perks, you know, and consider joining us on Patreon as well if you want my working files. And look forward to our other streams coming soon, you know. So anyway, I've been Iggy, And I hope you guys had as much fun as I did today. So yeah, see you everybody. Bye bye.